Sustainability is a really big topic here in London right now, and I think that's a very good thing. A lot of places are catching on to the fact that we want them to be doing better. However, there are a select few that are going above and beyond and making sure they give you a good experience while also reducing their impact on the planet. So I'm in Hoxton today and I'm taking you to Cub, which is one of those restaurants that is doing amazing things for sustainability.
My name is Matthew Scott and I am the head chef at Cub. Cub was established 2 years ago by Mr. Lyon and Douglas McMaster. Essentially, it's a restaurant that has been set up to showcase how sustainability can also be luxurious, fun and cool and tasty, but it's also a free platform for the creative people that work here to showcase what they can do and to champion their passion. The ethos is to be considerate of what we're doing and why we're doing it, to reduce waste, carbon footprint. The point is that we stand on our own platform. We don't try to identify and mirror and be any other restaurants. And that kind of allows us to change things regularly based on seasons and based on produce. So it's more about that than just cooking and showcasing your own ego.
How do the drinks incorporate into the meal?
The cocktails here are designed to be freestanding. The menu's designed to equally showcase drinks and food on separate platforms to showcase how exciting they can both be. And the drinks showcase ingredients, technique and skill in just as much sense as the food does as well.
Hi, I'm Desiree. I'm the new head bartender in Cub.
In terms of the bar industry, is food and other types of waste a big problem?
It is a problem, and especially in the last couple of years, I've seen lots and lots of bars trying to tackle the problem at least. But yeah, I think that it's a very wasteful industry. We don't use any type of citrus to avoid waste, of course. Instead, we use a blend of acids. This is our gin-based spritz. It's made with celery juice and green bell peppers. The celery is obviously gonna be reutilized from the kitchen.
So I noticed you haven't shaken or really mixed anything. Why is that?
We try to waste as less water as possible. We add water to the cocktails. I can just grab a bottle from the freezer. All the ice that bartenders use daily to shake cocktails doesn't really get used. So that's all water that goes down the drain at the end of the day.
We have something very, very exciting. Essentially, there's a living exhibition downstairs called our Cupcake, which is run by a fermentation master called Johnny Drain. Like I said, this is probably one of the weirdest tents you've ever climbed into. And that smell is delicious funk. Think Stevie Wonder. This is like garums and misos and kojis and black garlic and kimchis and kombuchas and anything mental and mad that you can think of. Johnny Drain makes it. At Cub, we work very, very closely in partnerships almost with our suppliers to make sure that that disassociation doesn't happen. It means that we're reducing our carbon footprints when we're ordering. This is a dish of leek and potato. Most of the dishes are inspired by childhood memories or memories of foods from the past. So we have leek and potato and cockles. They're caught by a guy called Sean. He's the guy that puts his profits back into dayboat fish repairs and fish nurseries and lobster pot repairs. The cockles were landed this morning in Cornwall, super sustainable. The leeks are super peak in season right now. And breadcrumbs just sweated down in a little bit of wild garlic. Finished with a little celery sabayon. So we make that using all of the celery leaves from bar waste. And then the whole dish is wrapped together with an oil made from the leek tops. A pumpkin and its seeds. And this dish truly represents what closed loop cooking is about, where we take one product, in particular this lovely seasonal pumpkin, we skin it. We use the skins to make a broth in oil. We roast the seeds, we slowly roast the flesh and then glaze it in a pumpkin caramel. Afterwards we finish it with a vinegar using all of the pumpkin pulp and yeast fermented by Johnny Drain downstairs, and there's a lacto fermented pumpkin cream in the base as well.
What else in the restaurant is sustainable?
the materials that the tables are made from.
What is it? What are the tables?
These are recycled yogurt pots and lids. Walls that are made of natural clay that filter the air. We have lights that are made from recycled paper.
Tell me a little bit about the area that we're in.
We're in a place called Hoxton, which tails from one end of a street that's very ungentrified towards constantly building and developing city at the other end of the street. It's a street where the Verve, Arctic Monkeys, filmed their music video, and it's very ranged.
This video is part of my Sustainable London series, so if you want to know how you can experience the best of London while also reducing your environmental impact, then watch the playlist that is popping up below me.